The Niobrara River is a tributary of the Missouri River, approximately 568 miles long, running through the U.S. states of Wyoming and Nebraska. The river drains one of the most arid sections of the Great Plains, and has a low flow for a river of its length. The Niobrara's watershed includes a small south-central section of South Dakota, as well as the northern tier of Nebraska and a tiny area of eastern Wyoming. Course: the river rises in the high plains of Wyoming, in southern Niobrara County. The Niobrara flows east as an intermittent stream past Lusk and southeast into northwestern Nebraska. It then flows southeast across the Pine Ridge country of Sioux County, then east through Agate Fossil Beds National Monument, past Marsland, and through Box Butte Reservoir. The stream flows east across northern Nebraska, near the northern edge of the Sand Hills and past Valentine. It is joined by the Snake River about 13 miles southwest of Valentine. In north-central Nebraska it is joined by the Keopaha River approximately 6 miles west of Butte. The river joins the Missouri northwest of Niobrara in northern Knox County. Its total drainage basin is about 11,580 square miles. Discharge: although the annual runoff is low relative to the size of its drainage basin, the Niobrara has a stronger and more consistent flow than many other streams in the region. An estimated 70% of the river's water results from seepage from the Ogallala aquifer that underlies the area, with the remaining 30% from precipitation. The river is highest in the spring and early summer and lowest in early fall. Low flows in late summer and fall are generally the result of large irrigation diversions. The Niobrara's average discharge between 1958 and 2013, measured at the U.S. Geological Survey stream gauge at Verdal, Nebraska, 14.8 miles above the mouth, is 1,757 cubic feet per second. The highest flow recorded was 39,100 cubic feet per second on March 27, 1960. The lowest daily mean was 102 cubic feet per second on November 13, 1960. History: the Lower Niobrara Valley is the traditional home of the Ponca tribe of Native Americans. Between 1861 and 1882, the stretch of the Niobrara River from the mouth of the Keopaha to its confluence with the Missouri marked the boundary between Nebraska and the Dakota Territory. National Scenic River: a 76-mile stretch of the Niobrara River in central Nebraska, from the town of Valentine east to Nebraska State Highway 137, has been designated as the Niobrara National Scenic River since 1991. It is managed by the Department of the Interior to protect the water quality, geologic, paleontologic, fish and wildlife, scenic and recreation values. Most of the lands within the boundary of the National Scenic River are and will remain in private ownership. Management is based upon working with private, county, state and federal landowners and stakeholders to coordinate protection of the river while ensuring a quality experience for river visitors. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service manages the 9 miles of river that flow through the Fort Niobrara Refuge primarily for wilderness and wildlife habitat, but allows recreation downstream from Cornell Dam. The National Park Service manages the remaining 67 miles, acting as a facilitator for resource protection by landowners and river users, providing law enforcement and visitor education services, and coordinating resource management activities. River modifications. The Box Butte Dam, completed in 1946 by the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation, is the only major dam on the Niobrara River proper. Located in Dawes County in western Nebraska, the dam is part of the Mirage Flats project, which irrigates 11,670 acres on the north side of the Niobrara River. Dunlap Diversion Dam, 8 miles below Box Butte, diverts water through a 13-mile canal to the farmland. The Snake River tributary is impounded by the Merritt Dam and irrigates about 34,540 acres in the area of Valentine, Nebraska. The project is part of the Ainsworth unit of the Pick-Sloan, Missouri Basin Program, also operated by the USBR. About 50 miles from the mouth of the Niobrara lies Spencer Dam, the only operational hydroelectric plant on the river. The dam was built in 1927 and is operated by the Nebraska Public Power District. It includes 2 Westinghouse generators, with a combined capacity of 3,000 kilowatts. Cornell Dam, built in 1915 at the confluence of Minnechajusa Creek near Valentine, generated power until 1985. The following year the dam was acquired by the U.S. Department of the Interior. Although officially decommissioned, the dam remains standing. The feasibility of removing the defunct dam has been studied, although the accumulation of sediment behind the dam, which may include high levels of chemicals from pesticides, may be harmful to the river environment if released. Native American languages. In the Cheyenne language, the river is Hisyovi-Wyoe, meaning surprise river in Pawnee, Kikatari, and in Lakota, Wake-Pithanka. In popular culture, composer Larry McTaggart wrote a piece for bands entitled Niobrara River Sketches, containing the movements tubing on the river, Sunset in Cherry County, and Hoedown in Niobrara. The Niobrara is mentioned in Jack Kerouac's song Home'll Never Be or in Lizelot Welsh Scoff Henrik book The Sons of Great Bear. Barry Holston Lopez wrote of it in the story The Location of the River, published in Winter Count, 1981. A 1976 song by C.W. McCall on the Rubber Duck album titled Niobrara.